Right now our stream is titled Microing My Little Heart Out for You with a 4 and a U.
Marking my little. Hold on.
Microing my little.
We are live.
I think that one works. Oh, nice, we are. Alright, so let me tell you about how the audio sounds.
Oh,
Yeah?
would you like to bring this in, Mr.
Bring what in?
Introduce us as we're live now?
Yeah. Entire doing executor. Our TV dubs made up of myself, Blank Boy.
You gotta move like. Oh shit!
Myself, Blank Boy.
Your avatar, and Teutonic, and together.
We are TV dubs. Yeah. So the sound sounds great. I can't hear the game at all. I don't know if you have the game
Right,
music on.
because I haven't.
But
And let me get in that LAN.
oh, and change that score from IDK to 1.
Oh, wait, yeah. LDK. It's 1.
Did you switch it to 5?
Yeah, I did that. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, no worries. We already did Polaris Rhapsody games one day, didn't we?
I don't know.
I thought I remembered it because I remembered, like,
Hey, want to pick it and I can look at it with you? Or have you already made that game?
no, more, and we've done Queensbridge before. I think both of those are 2 ones. What about we've done Tornado. Did we do Tornado last week?
No.
No?
We did, we were on Destination,
Oh, yeah.
messing around.
Oh, yeah. Well, first of all, before we get into one of these maps.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up?
Play some B-dubs. And,
What matchup are we playing? Do you want to... Which matchup would you like to practice more? Do you like to practice with your PvZ or with your PvP?
oh yeah, we were doing PvPs last time.
Right, that's what last time was.
But not at
I think some of
Destination.
those were like
Whiteout?
Yeah.
I feel like no. Maybe? I feel like we should.
No.
I remember we watched some replays that I had with that dude on Whiteout. Who won that. And then that was our inspiration too.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, that one music was so funny. The PvT where you killed the Terran because he ran out of money healing his bunker.
Oh.
Carrying his bunker.
I remember you telling me
great.
about that.
That was great.
I didn't realize what he was saying. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know,
He was
dude.
typing in Korean. No, but that was great. He had no money.
Wow.
He was repairing with so many SCVs, and you were killing SCVs, and he was mining gas that whole time. He just ends up with...
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to move some over from getting me minerals to spending.
Yeah.
It's like a tax.
Exactly. So, right, they lose mining time because they're not mining, and they lose money because it's repairing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hitting the bunker hurts. That hurts economically. And I can't believe that that's how you beat it. That is like a weird economic win. I only win because I don't have money. Because you don't have money.
Right. That's how critical that money is in that specific time.
Yeah.
Ooh, I would like to be able to look at SC like that.
And
I'm
if
scanning.
you ever played Zerg, you would. Because Zerg does that all the time. Oh, I don't have enough gas to support Hive Tech. Oh, if I save up 900 right now, I can make 9 units really quick once my Spire finishes. There's always these little money milestones.
Want to do a TVZ, UT, MEZ?
Okay. On Tornado?
Yeah, we can do that.
Just to make it easier on you, we should establish whether or not I'm going bio or mech. Because if this is your first time playing this matchup, you will You need to know this. Bio is like the more standard classic TVZ. Mech is kind of stylish right now, especially Flash's Goliath build.
Okay.
That's that thing that I was practicing the other day.
I have a feeling I think I might know what would happen. Like if we didn't, I'd go Z.
Yeah.
Well, does Terran have to do it blind?
Does Terran have to do what blind?
Their build.
I mean, typically you can get away with either no matter what, so it doesn't matter what Zerg is doing in terms of like doing it blind.
Then would it matter if
Like Terran's playing white. Terran gets to open however he wants to.
Oh, I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
So what is that you're gonna do?
I don't know, what would you rather play against as your first
Mech or bio? You can go mech.
Alright.
Yeah, go
Alright.
mech.
I'll go mech, which is basically a bunch of Goliaths, maybe some vultures, but also some tanks. Yeah. And if you don't feel comfortable with Muta Micro, you don't have to use Mutas. But also, if you want to try out Mutas are really, really fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can always use something like Lurkers instead in the mid game. Not that Lurkers are very good against mech specifically.
Yeah.
And actually, if you know that I'm going mech, you may want, you may very well want Mutas.
Right. You can throw it on here.
Alright.
Wait, 1 second.
Because, what's I saying?
Me no.
Because Mutas can actually go toe-to-toe against Goliath.
Mutas can go toe to toe with Goliath.
The same number of Mutas can take out the same number of Goliaths. And they both cost 100 minerals.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
Isn't it?
And some gas. Like you have to be at least a little gas
Mutas
conscious.
are more gas. But, right, Goliaths only do half damage to Mutas.
Yeah.
And so that's what hurts so much.
The Goliath can only do 10 damage to Mutas.
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird to think about.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to what? They're 20?
Mm-hmm.
I always think that's the weirdest thing are those gaps that Dragoon to Zealot. It's like, no, dude, this is a big deal. Like,
Yeah.
when you told me that was like,
It's huge.
yeah. You have to think about that. You have to think about that.
Mm-hmm. You know how Sunkens do 40?
Yeah.
They only do 20 against Zealot Hull.
On Zealots? Whoa.
Once you get down to their HP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That changes it for me too. Now I understand when you say early Zealots. Like,
Mhm.
before I'm like, no, I can't do that. But
Yeah,
knowing that
you don't
now,
understand how bad early Zealots are.
because that's the only thing that could be out. It's the only thing that really could be. Like, yeah, you can get some links, but those Zealots will kill those.
Kill Sunken with nothing else.
That's nuts. Okay, so, but TVZ, you're going to go mech, and then I'm going to try to kill you.
Okay. You want to do this on Tornado? And you try out Zerg. Do you want me to tell you any basic, at least, Zerg builds?
Some Zerg basics?
Some Zerg builds.
Yeah. Give me one that will kill you. If I follow it well, you will die.
Kill me when?
Anytime.
Anytime.
Maybe not as late.
So, if I'm going mech, what you can do is, 12 hatch, 11 pool, get your gas.
What's 11 pool? 12 hatch?
12 hatch, but right, one of the drones made a hatchery, and so now you're down to 11 food, and then you make a pool.
Okay.
And then immediately after the pool, make a gas. And then with your first 100 gas, make a layer. Try to spend as much money as you can on drones during this period. And the least on the Zerglings. If you know that Terran is going mech, you're going to need a sunken in the natural and to block off the ramp so that Terran can't run by.
Okay.
So sunken to both guard the natural mineral line and the ramp. And yeah, don't let vultures run by because that's a mech thing.
When's the earliest that you'll come out? When's the earliest that you'll have an army unit out on the map?
If you know I'm going mech, then I don't actually know how long it takes to get a vulture. I can't tell you. I would guess at least more than 2 minutes.
I mean, relative to your build order. I guess, will you be getting a CC at the time or no?
Barracks, barracks, command center, bunker, factory.
Bunker, factory, and then CC? Or
vulture that comes out.
And then a vulture?
Mm-hmm.
But what is it before? What comes right after your vulture?
Right after my vulture, I'm gonna get Goliaths.
Okay, so then armory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And actually, the weakness of what I'm doing is that I don't get academy, I don't get academy very soon, so I don't have a good way of scanning what tech path you're going. If you're going hydras or lurkers, or if you're going mutas. And one really good way, so mech is really strong, right, when you're immobile, when you're staying somewhere. So what's really nice to do against mech is to expand a lot. Because it's really hard for mech to punish a lot of expansions really fast.
What is... So I'm going to kill you with primarily which units? You said mutas?
It could be hydras.
Okay.
It could be mutas.
But one of those two.
Those are really the good against mech things. The other option is hydras with queens for spawn broodling on tanks, but that's not that. Spawn broodling is 150
I know.
It's not that. And there's no consume on a queen.
Dude, if they ever did like a serious update...
Queens had consume.
That would be weird. It would kind of make sense. It's like, why don't they already eat?
It is expensive if queens had consume.
Like a 200. Is that how much consume is? How much is consume for defilers?
Consume is like 150, I think.
Yeah, so it'd be 200 for queens.
Damn.
Yeah. Because broodling.
That's ridiculous.
Broodlings, dude, not just tanks. And it kills them. That's it. It's a kill spell.
You're dead.
It's not like a storm.
Yeah.
Or even maelstrom.
Yeah. You're gone, man. What's up with that?
Leave it for Zerg to have... Like, Terran at least has a delayed nuke.
Yeah.
But, oh, you want that dead? Okay. Let me be a Z, and let me be Magenti.
So let's try this out. Let's try out me as Terran and you as Zerg. Should we change the title to something that reflects that?
Let's change something to the title that reflects that. And that would be going to... here, which is not... Filler.
Here, I'm just going to say... trying TVZ...
Do you want me to change the friend experience?
There. No. I
or keep that. Okay.
Alright. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready, Raimeti.
GLHF.
GLHF. Jeff.
Alright, Jeff.
Alright, Jeff.
You're such a Jeff.
Your parents should have named you Jeff. Dude, I can't believe it.
If you do Control-Alt-T, you can see the turn rate. Someone showed me. Or,
oh, wow.
Got pretty sick, huh?
I've actually almost I've wondered that.
Yeah, Peter.
And also, dude, that update where now you can see widescreen. I don't know how long this update has been out that they can do this, but
that's pretty sick.
you can see old graphics like widescreen. Because that was really it. That was the only real reason that you would go.
This is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to focus so hard. I didn't outplay Karen.
Yeah, now it's homework.
I know, right? You know why you make me do homework? I'm already like missing my first supply depot.
True that.
Well, all my timings are gonna suck.
No, dude, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know nothing either.
Dude, all I can say is drone hard. You know, because if you can get an economy going, you kind of become invincible. It's ridiculous.
Forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, if you do scout forces, you have to block the ramp and get something.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Forces are under attack. Forces are under attack. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. Our forces are under attack. Require more minerals. Our forces are under attack. Evolution complete. Require more minerals. Require more minerals. Our forces are under attack. 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 Our forces are under
Whew, GG.
GG.
Is that, were those all your bases?
No.
Oh shit, how many more bases do you have?
I have just one more.
Okay, nice, for having that. Yeah, I think, let's go again.
Yeah, let's go again.
Common, first time playing Zerg mistake, you just, I think didn't, or made too many drones. So, let's see. Where do I first move out? Is this my first? Yeah. So you're chasing me around with this drone. That's a little lost mining time, but not a big deal. And then, this is nice, you're just droning. You don't even make any lanes. But then the bad part is that this vulture gets in. Yeah. And this ends up doing a lot of damage. So let's see, 1, 2, and right, this is all lost mining time. Yeah, so 3 kills. These guys were not mining for quite some time. And remain not mining. Yeah, so mining is very nice, and then this. Right. But okay, cool, you've got hunters out now. But right, ooh, you had to make 2 creep colonies. So usually early on you only have to only make 1. Because, right, they do cost a drone. Meanwhile, spending more money on drones, right, just trying to get away with the little. Nice, so this was a really fast third. Very nice. But yeah, I felt like I also got away with a lot. I got this bunker really late. I made all these kind of late. But yeah, I guess you were just making drones. And yeah, Zerg really wants gas. Like, you could have got this gas and done more gas stuff. And she's getting layer. So yeah, what does most of your money end up going to? It looks like drones on minerals. This is pretty healthy saturation. Very nice. And then, so you're supporting 4 hatcheries right now. I bet you could support 5 on this drone count. Well, yeah, once these guys get mined. Nice, so you're getting overload speed. Notice you have that. So we do not really see each other up to this point in the game. Neither one saw what the other one was doing. Really, we just happily mining away. These guys can't mine. But yeah, really, you're a little starved for gas. Okay, cool. And then, nice positioning here. Up on this mound. Grab. Alright, yeah. This has been a ton of drones and just not that far behind you. And so like scouting and seeing that Terran was pushing out, you know, to queue yourself, because Zerg is like a pretty reactionary race. You have to scout to be able to queue yourself when to make more attacking units. Yeah. Something like that, keeping tabs on Terran's move out time, on what Terran's doing. Yeah, how did you feel about that game? Why did you have 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did have 5. Or I guess the 5 hatch. I just need to put them in not the third.
Yeah, that's all I have.
I just had to put them out. Excuse me. So I remember thinking, like, what is this unit production like? What's this single stuff? What's this single larva? Like, oh, everything takes a roughly similar amount of time to come back.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's like, well, I can't really quantify that. Dude, that's what you do for me. That's what a gateway's do. You're supposed to calculate that for me.
Yeah. Yeah, how weird is that? One larva at a time. That's all you get. No such thing as queuing up when you're Zerg.
So yeah,
Yeah,
that was how I felt.
nice. You wanna do it again?
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again. Yeah, so just, yeah, it takes some getting a feel for. You just want to get a feel for Zerg. What does Zerg feel like? That's all.
Yeah.
What does Zerg feel like?
Okay.
Alright. So, do you have a feel for how you want to change what you did last game?
I don't know the point at which you would make anything but a drone. That is very ambiguous to me.
So this is why it's useful to, once your pool finishes, make 6 lanes and send them to the outside of my base. Kind of just like, oh, move a pawn up there. You don't intend to like attack shit, and you intend to run away, shit hit the fan, but just to like, hey, I'm here, and you can't kill me because I can outrun you, because I'm Zerglings.
Right.
But I can just stand here and wait to watch when you come out.
Okay.
Yeah. And it helps to hold position them so that if they do get attacked, you can ping to them and run them away instead of ping to them while you see them running toward the enemy and then run them away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hold position really helps for just keeping lings outside of Terran space.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
So, yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Dope. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
GLHF?
GLHF?
GLHF. I hope you like Zerg, because Zerg's pretty fucking awesome to play with when you've been playing with Zerg for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also easier to see which one's mining
True.
of the drones. It's like, so which one's got which one's got static electricity?
Yeah. That's so true. You just see their little beaks moving.
Right.
Can I call them beaks? No, probably not.
For the drones.
Yeah.
Drones weirdly remind me of head crabs.
Do they really?
Yeah. It's this faceless but has claws monster.
Require more minerals.
There, I'll play in cartoon mode.
Okay.
Symbol of how ridiculous what we're doing.
forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
It's a lot of dudes.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. forces are under attack. Our 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 forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
GG.
GG.
GG. Oh, how many bases did you have that time?
I think I was trying to get a fourth.
Last time it was 3.
Last time I had 3.
Yeah. Was it also 3? Oh, the neutral ones are black now. Not like blue. Interesting.
Let's see.
Alright.
What's black and not light blue?
The player 12 units.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is that-
Something spawned out. Yeah, lane search is not that great against the line.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that I did also, like, I had 800 minerals at one point. I was like, what? I was like, no.
Yeah, no, that's not good. But I am also just doing a really strong build. Like this is what's popular to do in TBC. One of the popular things to do is the Flash Goliath build. And that's all I'm trying to do. I think I'm doing it already.
What does that mean, Thalo?
It means I think my Terran execution ain't as bad as I thought.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
what is a flash? You said like
Oh,
2 words that
the
may.
Flash
I feel like there's a
Goliath.
lot more behind that than
Yes,
just those
yes,
words.
Absolutely. So, what is this build? This build is where you go mech, just with a very specific timing that's supposed to be very efficient and tight. It does have really specific timings, and I really don't think I'm hitting those timings well. Oh yeah, this happened. Oh shit. So yeah, 8lings, 6 get into my base because I only make 1 marine. Because I didn't think you would do this. I thought I could get away with it. I thought the vulture would come fast enough. The vulture does not come fast enough. And yeah, you almost kill my factory. So this was a scary moment. But, oh, factory pops, and I know that with 1 vulture I can take out infinity zerglings. So that was nice. Meanwhile, what's going on at home? Oh, is this when you get 800 minerals? Yeah, this is no good. You should have a 3rd hatchery. I mean, you should have something. Like this is really still stunting you extremely hard. See, I'm just gonna pause. It's at 440, and you have 800 minerals, 300 gas, and a bunch of larva. This is just, yeah, you can't get away playing Zerg like this. Yeah, I think this is simply a macro loss. Just not being able to keep up with the macro as something intense is going on somewhere else. You can get away with it often with Protoss, but Zerg, this does slow everything down immensely. Zerg is constantly building on top of what it's done before. And yeah, 4 minutes is just way too early to have 6 idle larvae. Alright, should we go to the next one?
Sure thing.
I think that's the only thing that I can really gather from that last game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if you've got any thoughts.
Yeah, like, I was like, man, I could have 6 hatcheries right now.
Seals. Yeah. Seals.
Like, oh, I could just have 6.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty crazy, huh? Is my game populating?
My bad. I'll just look at the last part of that.
Alright.
Okay.
Right. And then yeah, another thing is you get layer tech really late. You should get layer tech earlier. To like mutas can be really scary. Or if not mutas, at least lurkers. Something to at least force me to have detection. Some kind of layer tech really helps.
Mm-hmm.
Although hydras are also a good unit.
Okay.
Alright?
Yep.
Alright, select your race. You ready?
Ready.
Alright, GLHF. Let's do this thing.
What if we're in another, like, universe where we chose this experience as simply as, alright, select race and color.
That is hilarious. Holy shit, why is that so funny? I am at a loss.
Yes, economic advantage.
Yeah, what if?
Right?
What a crazy world we're in. Yes, how are you liking the Zerg so far? I mean, so far you haven't gotten to play with that many different units. Really just Lings and Hydras so far.
Lings and Hydras.
Lings and Hydras.
It has been only Lings and Hydras. Yeah, I'm like, what the heck? What is this? But then again, it's making me really feel, oh, I know just as little about Terran. Not as little, but like enough.
What do you mean you used to play Terran?
In terms of like, oh yeah, I haven't played really any other race in a long time.
True. How does it feel good? Does it feel refreshing?
It makes you feel I got a lot of work to do.
Gotcha.
Like Paul Rudd when he was in that Tim and Eric, and he's making like male model dancers. Do you remember that one?
No.
And he says, "Can I see nude Tane?" Can I see a hat wobble?
Oh yes, that one.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Nude tank.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals. 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 Our forces are under attack. Spawn more overlords. forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Spawn more overlords. Our forces are under attack. More extreme gas. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Spawn more overlords. Our forces are under attack. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. Our forces are under attack. 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 The hive cluster is 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 under attack. cluster is under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Strong war overlords. The hive cluster is under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
What a crazy. Well, I'm glad that you expanded. You took that advice very seriously.
I only wish I did it sooner.
Yeah, that's right. We learned in Terran up in here, hit him up. I just saw that message, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. And we got a first time Zerg. Ooh, well, okay, there. That was the third time. That was our third game, right?
That was our third game. So
Alright.
yeah, let me actually.
Yeah. How did that feel? Load it up, boy. Yeah.
Did I do 0 and O?
Yes, yes. you
What?
did. It looks
I
cool.
feel like I didn't.
Ooh. Uh-huh. There we go. Nice little cartoon buddy. Tyranids feel overpowered. At least when they're fighting Zerg units.
Yeah. So like, there's basically, I don't know. It's what is it? Like, researching is at the same level as move this drone here.
What do you mean researching?
Researching in tech patterns. Like, I never have to think. Like, there's so much more space in between having to build buildings in Protoss play
Yeah.
versus Zerg.
Yep. True. The choices are very different when you're playing Zerg from when you're playing Protoss. It's so different. Zerg is so different from Protoss. How does it feel having to make those kinds of decisions? These new kinds of decisions that you're not exactly familiar with.
I have an idea as to how I do the next one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually do have an idea of how I do the next one.
What about last game taught you?
Well, I did the same thing as I did last time,
Okay.
which was rack up a bunch of money.
Ah.
And, like, I just had no idea what am I supposed to be spending
wait, the
money
beginning
on.
of this one was horrible for you. Wait, this looks like a penis. Holy shit, the chrysalis is totally a penis in the cartoon graphics.
Really?
Yes!
Wait, what chrysalis? Where is it?
The chrysalis on Tornado. It's exactly a penis. You gotta see this.
Oh, wait, did I? No. You have it.
What do I have?
I don't have cartoon version.
No.
What?
How is that anything but a penis?
What?
Are they for real right now? They're for real. So you sent 2 up. You
That's
saw-
crazy. And it's, like,
Nice.
moist.
Wait, where did you check? Oh shit, there you are. That's right. Okay, so how many got in the main? Did one just
One.
survive?
Or, yeah, it was just one.
He's got 2 kills though.
Yeah.
That was kind of nice. Getting you 2 kills. But then yeah, this was kind of like the worst thing ever. This vulture run by.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why you need when you know that vultures are coming, which is important to scout. I know that you're not scouting, but
Yeah.
you are playing with the assumption that I'm going. You do need something blocking your ramp while you're getting that sunken. You really just need one sunken in the natural and something blocking the ramp, and that shuts down vulture run by.
Okay.
Because yeah, this ended up being an extremely painful early game for you. Yeah, so this is nice. You're doing a 3 hatch play. I see. So typically, Terran builds are defined by whether the 3rd hatchery comes out before or after gas. And you do the 3rd hatch before gas.
Oh, okay. I see.
Or sorry, I guess you did do it
What time are you at?
after gas. I'm at 4:46. I don't
Okay.
actually know when you put gas down. Let me check real quick. So, oh yeah, okay, so you do a 2 hatch play. So if you're doing a 2 hatch play like this, I would try to use the gas that you get early on in order to get some useful tech up earlier, and then get a 3rd hatchery. Otherwise, you can just get the 3rd hatchery before you even make a gas. And that's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then, based on what you're doing, I would actually do that, and it just gets that 3rd hatch up a little sooner, and is generally considered to be an optimization.
Yeah.
But, right, it's just like by convention. I don't actually know if that's true.
No, I know. I totally, absolutely, like, yeah, put that hatch out somewhere else where it's
Yeah.
actually doing something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it can be here. There's nothing wrong with it being in base. But but just it can come before the gas. You can delay the gas till after it. Yeah, so this opening was just super painful. I mean, I have 8 kills right now.
And then you keep getting
9
more.
kills. Yeah, so I've got 9 kills between these 2 vultures.
You're at what time again?
5-0. I'm at 5-10 right now.
Oh, okay.
10 kills. Yeah, this is just so painful. I get 10 kills on drones before 6 minutes. This is game losing. I'm willing to say that.
You keep shooting the drone that goes where it gets too big. It reaches critical mass of that clump, and then one's like, "Huh? Why don't we? Why isn't anyone mining this one?" And the cycle continues. So right now that vulture, I'm at the era where it has 9 kills, the south vulture.
Oh shit. I have not seen that yet. They're at 5 and 5 for me. They both have 5. They're fucking wrecking it. They're savages. You're still on 2 bases. Yeah, and then, alright, I just got to I was getting supply blocked a little, but I just got to do my thing. Get my pictories up. Pictory.
Hickory. 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 Damn, look at you.
Damn, so you man or do gas in the main?
Oh, is that what that?
Yeah, this is a self-manner, dude.
I didn't even look at that.
Yeah. Damn.
Right now, the South Vulture has 12 kills where I'm at.
Damn, I never knew he got 12. I just saw the one die with 7. He's got 6 now. Damn, so this vulture just went ham?
Yeah, it was right outside the sunken, and I even built another sunken to try to get it.
Yeah, I know. No, but I just moved it.
Yeah.
I was in South Vulture when I saw that.
But it was still within reach of the drone.
Is no one getting this? Holy shit, 8 kills! Okay, I'm at the part where it is 8 kills. That's
Got it.
Just explained. Nice, so you're just sending drones all over the map. And like I said, it is hard for mech to deal with this, because if mech splits up, he becomes way more vulnerable. Damn, 10 kills. I never knew that this guy had 10 kills.
Yeah, dude.
I never knew that they just kept killing drones. Yeah, so this is game losing.
You should have been there, dude. It was crazy. Yeah, I could have.
We're not even mining gas right now. What is this? What is going on? Damn.
Because we're in
Just
wartime.
saw him die at 9 minutes.
Yeah, right?
Oh, shit. Oh no, these poor drones transferred here. Oh no, just to die. Damn, so that's what happened. 3 drones died.
Yeah, look how many. And I still have more drones than you have
You
SUVs.
just keep what the fuck? Why do you have 30 drones?
I should have 50. I should legitimately have 50 right now, but I don't because they all died.
But even if they weren't dying, you need to be making army units. You haven't been mining gas all game long. All
No.
you have are drones.
I think I did, but I took them off.
Yeah, no.
Or did I?
You did mine
I don't know.
You have a layer.
Oh, never
and
mind.
I think zergling speed.
I think that is the only thing that I
Let me see.
think that is it.
Users have speed. I need to watch them run. Yeah, and then that was it. That was it. You need to make units. I know I told you to, be proud of making your drones, and you should, but cut back. Now, good, you've erred on the right side. You've erred toward making too many drones.
Oh, I see.
This is how you learn Zerg. You make too many drones, and then you cut back a little. And then so just start incrementally cutting back until you find the right spot, and that's how you play Zerg.
And that.
And that is how you play Zerg.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I wish they had. I wish that. We should plan Tornado again, but I wish Tornado had. Or now I appreciate.
What's a map what feature of a map do you want?
It's where the mineral patches are somewhere also in the middle of the map, not just on the outsides.
Why is that?
Because it felt nowhere to expand to.
Really?
Yeah, it felt really restricting.
But you kept taking a third. Here, let's check out some other expansion patterns on some maps. Tau Cross. Well, no, those are very open. Let's not do Tau Cross, I don't think that's very good.
I actually don't have that too much wrong with. I don't have much of that wrong with Tornado where I wouldn't do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Benzene? No, yeah. All right, let's do tornado.
That was just another like, oh, that was more of an answer to the question of what do you feel different about Zerg? It makes me think way more about expansions than anything else.
Interesting. Yeah, no, because you have to as Zerg. As Zerg, you are the expanding race. You're just growing creep everywhere.
Which is so weird. That's so weird.
Yeah.
They have a discounted
You're just,
nexus.
Like, trying to like Terran is the police, and the police are coming to like just trying to slip by, grow over here, grow over there, and you can get Nidus canals to like link it all together. Well, I grew over there. I can go there too.
Yeah.
I'm there.
That's so weird.
Gross little grow race.
Gross little grow.
Yeah, that's why it's fun to play Zerg.
Okay.
You have to react. You have to be really good at scouting and reacting.
That's so weird. Okay.
Oh no, here come the cops.
Yeah.
I'll grow over here.
Oh shit.
That's Zerg.
You're the cops.
Yeah.
And
Meanwhile, this is the first time I'm playing Terran. I'm just like, boom. I feel like white. I feel like I'm playing chess and I'm white and I'm going E4.
Right.
What you gonna do?
Yeah. What you gonna do?
Yeah. It really does feel like that.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Can you see my game? Let me know if you can't.
Press OK.
That's kind of a big deal.
No, I mean like yeah.
Right, here,
Restart.
Rejoin. Tornado. Alright. Terran. Playing Terran. Let's see. Let's see if Terran works.
Let's see if Terran works.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, cool. Alright, so you said that you've learned something? You are informed?
I'm more informed about what
Nice.
decision I will make.
Don't be afraid of taking these bases. Mains can be easy to take with lurkers, and those thirds can be not that bad to take because you can just build things like right at the top of that ramp. And that ramp isn't that big, so it's kind of easy to defend.
It's kind of easy to defend. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tornado has this weird flat raised feel.
Yeah.
Very checkered.
Yeah. Yeah, but don't be afraid of getting that base. See like the let's look at the 1 o'clock base, the blue base.
Okay.
Don't be afraid of making the 11 o'clock your natural third. Because right, you can just go right over there. You know, unless Terran is spawned in the red base.
Of course.
But right, you can go right there. It's really close. It's really
Oh, it is. It's connected by the low ground.
Exactly. It's really, really close. And then if you just hold that low ground, right, then you can handle it. And that low ground is pretty wide, so you can like surround Terran and do things like that. You've got some space in that low ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright?
Alright.
Alright.
Let's do this.
And then, yeah, if the Chrysalis is there, it's a very small choke for me to try to bust up that pod and take that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's pretty easy to defend. But if I do get that pod, that's a pretty sick place for tanks.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to kill a base, right? It's too far for that. But in terms of advancing other units to do so.
Yeah, that's like a knight. That's like siege tanks up there, that's a knight. Alright.
Boom. I hit you from here. I hit you from here.
Right? And you can't really get to it because it's that weird unit that's like,
oh, what do I do?
I'm ready when you
are
are.
good on this map. Or at least Mutas, who knows? Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I have an idea. And I'll
Alright.
tell you about it after this game.
Got it.
I'll tell you what I
You
was.
should, if I can recommend, spend your first 100 gas on layer, and then once layer is done, actually use it somehow.
Okay.
That is the recommendation. Zerg is a techie race.
Require more minerals. Require more minerals.
Especially as Terran.
Mm.
Very heavy in this matchup.
Yeah.
It's true in a weird way for CVZ, just because there's two phases of CVZ, Lings and Mutas,
Okay.
and so it's even true in that sense. Because once you have Mutas, it just changes the whole game. But Protoss is not quite as much.
Okay.
Although Lurkers are really nice to have against, what are they called? High Templar. Or just Protoss. And then Mutas are good at them. So there are things, there are little things.
You require more minerals. You require more minerals. We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack. Spawn more overlords. We require more Vexbeam gas. Spawn more overlords. We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack. is under attack. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. The hive cluster is under attack. Require more minerals. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. Require more extreme gas. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
GG.
GG.
Lurkers were a good mix. How did that one feel?
What did I do? What did I do?
It felt like you were spending a lot more money that game. Is that true?
Well, I know that's what the score says, and I was like, huh.
Hmm.
It didn't feel like it. It felt like I was spending way too slow.
Yeah. I will say, well, lurkers are amazing against bio. Yeah, as you saw, they don't really do too much against mech. Because mech doesn't really clump up like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because the spikes are only so big. Right, whereas zealots and bio, Terran, and lings, really clump up. It's the same things that Storm is good against, basically. Yeah. What did it feel like to you? You said it didn't feel like, it didn't feel like you spent more money. What did it feel like?
I don't remember. I
Are
don't.
you watching?
No, I'm trying to think about it.
Got it. No, yeah, process it however you want to process it. Don't let me take over. So here's one little note.
Yeah.
Your first guess is very late. Your second guess is immediately after. Your second guess is early and your first guess is late. They balance each other out. No, maybe they do kind of balance each other out. Well, I mean, I guess nothing really makes up for a late guess, but kind of balances out.
Oh yeah, I sort of forgot to do the Ling thing.
So I feel like lurkers could have been really good if they were a lot faster, and it looks like they could have been a lot faster. Because even though you get both of these gases, you're not actually mining any gas. I still haven't even gotten to you having mined gas. And I'm at 430. This is a problem for Zerg. Zerg needs gas desperately. Okay, and I'm at 442, and you get your first 8 gas. So I think that was a big problem. Because you had the right idea, but yeah, I think just not having gas. Because lurkers, right, an actual lurker, the total cost is 125, 125 for each lurker. They are very gas expensive. 125 gas for a lurker.
Oh, you know what happened too?
What?
I got supply block. I didn't realize that lurkers
Yeah.
take
Oh,
more
yeah.
food. It's like, wait, what? You take more food? I was like,
Yeah.
alright, well, let's all wait for the Overlord.
Yeah. Like a lot of units don't take up that much food, right? Just lings are one food, hydras are one food. But, some things are, and lurkers are, like they're 2 food. And yeah, it does hurt. You do have to be on it. Interesting. So I got you to cancel this base. You were building a 4th here? Maybe you should have just let it finish. It was just 1 vulture. I really didn't have anything to back that up.
I feel like that you should have, though.
But no, I don't. Mech is very slow to come out.
No, but there wasn't anything I had to defend it.
I mean, it didn't matter. It takes forever for a vulture to kill a hatchery. I don't think understand how slow it is for a vulture to kill a hatchling. And I mean, early on, speedlings do well against vultures. If you are struggling for having something to defend with. Now you have 500 gas and you haven't really spent any of it. Except for on a layer, which is finishing now. One little note is that when the layer is halfway done, if you start the Hydra Den, they'll both finish at the same time. So that's just a nice little tiny thing. Yeah, those felt better, but a little slow. And yeah, don't be afraid of one vulture hitting the country.
Now I have another idea.
Okay. So yeah, generally against mech, the two units that do well are mutas and hydras. You know, until you get to ultras. Or the fires aren't actually that great because splash damage penetrates Dark Swarm. But Plague is awesome because, right? It's even better than against Bio because there's no medics. Well, maybe Bio pumps left. You have another idea? You want to go again? One more time.
Yeah, I'm trying to see something. At 9:30,
Yeah.
you have one scan
Yeah. Oh, you
that
were
kills 4 lurkers.
Yeah.
You have one scan that kills 4 lurkers.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And
Yeah.
your last scan killed my last lurker.
Yeah.
So that's just an idea. That's an idea.
True. True.
I have an idea. Again,
Yeah.
I have no idea when to not make, because it's embedded in me
Rush
to
for
make
gas
drones.
units. Make drones, rush for gas units. Damn, you have so many drones.
How many did, yeah, you didn't kill as much. How many did I have? I didn't look.
You have 39.
Again, how many do you have? Just so you
I
have
have
a
34.
reference.
Terran has 34. You have 39. You have so many drones.
How many am I supposed to have?
Not as many as me. And you have none mining. You've got 2 idle at the third. None are actually mining at the third. So they're not actually efficiently spread out. So you could have better mining efficiency.
Why, do drones have different mining efficiency than probes and
Um,
Terran units?
No,
SCVs?
but with drones, because you typically have fewer of them, it is important to keep track of efficiency because usually you have a bunch of bases, and so you can.
Oh, that's how you're looking at it. Because
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
Yeah.
because you saturate every other race, you just saturate.
Right. But with Zerg, it's not about just saturate. It's about spread them out to everywhere evenly.
Because you bank on them getting killed.
And just because you have those bases for the gas anyway, you can be as efficient as you can be with drones because you tend not to have so many of them, at least until the late game, relative to Terran or Protoss.
Oh, so you're saying by the time you're done mining them out, better to have them more closer to... But why wouldn't you do that with anything? Like Terran?
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense, but, Terran and Protoss, really the way they do is they just make a ton of drones, make a ton of drones, and then, do a big transfer to a new base. Okay, make drones. Oh, new base is up, let's transfer a bunch there.
You know what I see actually too?
Yeah.
That I believe so. But you're also making buildings cost workers.
Yes.
And thus you have less, like,
you are
yeah.
getting rid of drones yourself as the game goes on. Not that many, just enough to make tech and evolution chambers and stuff. And a Nidus, And that's why it hurts to have to make Sunkens, but you do need some Sunkens. But yeah.
I see that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I
Yep.
see that. Yeah, we
Okay.
any last thoughts that you had about
Nope.
anything
Just
that you saw?
Rush for gas. That was big for me. So he has no gas until 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah.
What? That's too long. Zerg can't go that long without gas.
Is it like, it's not oxygen, what is it akin to?
I don't know, but if you make it work, if you go for gas, get no gas for that long and make it work, that's insane because you're going to have such a strong economy. It would be a really strong way to go into the next phase of the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, ease off drones, just a little more than last time. Ease off drones. Right? You are airing on the right side on okay things. Ease off drones and rush for gas. That was a very late time for you to just be getting lurkers.
Okay.
But yeah, also lurkers, just generally not that great against Mac. Now I could go bio,
You could go bio.
if you want. I could go bio, and lurkers decimate bio, as you know.
Lurkers, Decimate bio. No.
No? Okay,
Go
same
Meth.
thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're cool with it.
I'm cool with it.
Okay.
Alright, same thing.
And with that, I'm Protoss. No.
Should
I go bio?
This shit race.
Like, should I go bio? No,
Like
don't go bio.
dirty purple things. Puking on the ground. What is this?
What is this?
Alright.
I'm ready. I definitely had something in mind, but it was
Alright.
immaterial.
GLHF.
GLHF.
Let's do this. Let's wreck some shit.
Let's wreck some shit, right? Let's destroy our former selves.
That's what I'm here to do. I do not want to quit mission.
I will say, I'm so glad that I killed Zerg. What? Who am I, Zeratul? I'm so glad that I got to play Zerg. Like, these games alone are like, I'm glad I did this before I died.
Nice.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel so cool? Isn't it so different?
I don't know why I stayed
I don't know
away,
why I like Zerg.
which is weird because I don't like it, but I know what you're talking about now. Now we're talking about the same thing. Oh, you like this?
Yeah. Zerg is really weird and different. So that's my shit.
That's my shit. That's my shit. That's my shit. That's my shit.
Terran is pretty cool. I know you're not really doing early pressure things. I feel like that's like one of the most aggravating things about playing Terran.
Yeah.
When people are putting on early pressure.
Right. That's all I know TVZ to be.
See, that's interesting because as someone who watches a bunch of pro games,
Yeah.
I know it to be something very different.
Interesting. And yeah, I have such a limited scope.
Yeah. I mean, yes, there is that. Of course there's early pressure. And that's huge. Both sides have such fragile early game units. Well, neither has Zealots, I guess. That's what it is. Zealots are fucking insane if you don't have them. Yeah,
Yeah.
early game's a fragile time.
Yeah, right. Remember before our first net?
But yeah, you did get past my bunker with too few Marines at one time.
Yeah, and I do like that you have mixed that up.
Yeah.
Like, you have mixed up your bunker. You have 2 in there now. You
Yeah.
did a little tweak.
Yes, indeed I did.
No, it's kind of nice.
It's kinda nice.
It's kind of nice. He's got a friend. He's got a friend. They watch pro games.
It's kinda nice. Look at that, it's kinda nice.
There should be a comic of a Marine basically, it would be them looking at how we glorify their war. And they'd be like, savages. Or something along those lines.
That sounds kind of cool, actually. I like that idea.
And it would be a picture of some Korean girl that's in the stands, like, hiding her face. Like,
Just fucking go.
Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords.
Okay, I see you playing again. And third now.
Spawn more overlords. We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack.
Wait, are you rallying units to me? What is happening? Why are there two dead drones? Wow, look at that.
Our forces are under attack. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. Require more minerals. forces are under attack. Require more Vespene gas. Require more Vespene gas. Our forces are under attack. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Require more Vespene gas. Our forces are under attack. Require more Vespene gas. Our forces are under attack. forces are under attack. Our 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 forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Requiring more minerals. Evolution complete. Our forces are under attack. 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 The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Evolution complete. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Evolution complete. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. You